Okay, let's reach for our goals. Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia, where we bought some new items at the shop in Nordpolka, and yeah, I just bought like a couple new weapons.
Ness was really working hard.
Oh, you are loud. Give me a second. You are very loud.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job leading since Belly has passed away.
Yep.
I'd like him to meet Undine. He'd be so happy.
Not right now. Once everything's settled down, though, let's give him a nice surprise.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
That monster. Palestrale was no match for it. I can't figure it out.
So how did we take it out?
Probably because we don't use air. Probably using mana.
Maybe there's something different about us.
The spirits, perhaps? If the Autophagos really is close to air, then the spirits might actually affect it.
So can we put up more of a fight if we get the other three?
Who knows? The four elements alone could control air, but we're talking about the Autophagos. I just don't know.
Well, time to experiment.
Yeah, and it's not like you can find Apathea lying around just anywhere.
There aren't many Entelekea left either.
Hey, there are tons of Blastia all over the world, right?
Yes, they're an indispensable part of our society.
True.
And cores are just pieces of Apathea. So if the four spirits aren't enough, we can just change all the cores of the world into spirits too, right?
Then we may end up with as many spirits as there are grains of sand.
Yep.
Are you nuts? How do you propose to do that?
Strange.
Even if we knew how, we'd still have to go to every single Blastia. I doubt the Autophagos would wait for us.
I think that's your specialty, genius.
Oh no! This is your genius plan.
Okay.
Even if Yuri's plan worked, all the Blastia would stop working, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. All the cores would be gone.
What would the world become?
People would lose the safety promised by the barriers.
All the functions that the Blastia maintained. Gone. It'll be inconvenient, to say the least.
Even Bodhi Blastia wouldn't work.
Who cares? Blastia or no Blastia? A single ore is all I need to cross the ocean.
Okay, sure, Patty.
I admire your spirit, Patty.
Well, isn't that all fine and dandy?
There'll be a lot of unhappy people, but we have to do it. Otherwise, the world will fall to the Autophagos, even if no one else ever understands why.
Well, for now, let's just get the four
Repeats
spirits.
damn helmet.
Aye, we'll cross those other bridges when we come to them.
Other
Who
bridges,
knows
okay.
where the other Entelekea are, right?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship and ask him.
Well, we don't have to worry about the ship, because we already know where one is. I know where the other two are. Okay, so let's leave Nordpolka, get on Baul, and then just start going about our business, because I remember everything about this part of the game.
The shining forest of Area Lumen, and the root of the world, Reloise.
I've never heard of those places.
If only we could glimpse them.
Would make things far easier.
Baul says he knows. However, he doesn't want to tell us.
Okay.
Apatheas only come from the death of Entelekea.
He doesn't want to put his friends in danger.
Baul, listen. We want to protect the world, but we don't want to sacrifice anyone for it. We won't just take the Apathea by force.
Baul, please.
Tell us where the Entelekea are.
God dang my phone.
Area Lumen is in the northeast part of Tolpikia. Reloise is on the continent of Wakea.
Thank you, Baul.
We also need to go to the sands of Kogor, where Pharaoh is.
Right.
Northeast Tolbikia. I wonder if that's the place where a new land just recently crystallized.
Yep.
Wakea is that continent to the south of Ilikia, where the capital is, right?
Wakea. The Emperor Calx III sent scouting parties 4 times in order to claim the land, but every time they lost communication and no one ever returned.
Oh yeah.
It's the last unexplored land on Tercalumares.
Why does it have to be a place like
Tercalumares.
that?
Yeah, it's weird pronounced.
If Wakea is that bad, Then let's leave Reloise for last.
Or we can do that first,
He
technically.
says he'll leave things up to you.
Thanks, Baul. Let's go.
We'll do it in the most convenient order that I want to do it in.
Can't exactly dawdle forever.
We won't, Patty. If they like this entire part of the quest, our story might take us like 2 parts at most. Or I guess at most, but like I should probably say at least like 2 or 3 parts, I'd imagine. Maybe if I'm super slow about things, 4 parts. But yeah. We need a cutscene with Pharaoh. Where the piss is Pharaoh? I guess he doesn't show up until later. Yeah, it's Autophagos. Okay, I thought we could go talk to Pharaoh now, but I guess I was wrong. Actually, you know what? Oh wait, here we go. Hi, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh! He's hurt! Why is he flying?
Any idiot could come along and take him out. He couldn't put up a fight like this.
It's probably so humans won't get his apatheia.
Human greed knows no bounds. Even the sky offers no sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
And there really isn't anywhere that's safe.
Pharaoh!
Hey, he's landing!
It looks like he's calling us.
Kind of has to. Especially after Zenade. Xanade? Yeah. Hi, buddy.
Pharaoh? Pharaoh, come on. I'm sorry. It was all for us.
What do you mean?
Pharaoh was a decoy for us at Zaude.
Zaude.
The fate of the world is set. We shall meet our end. Duty unfulfilled. How unfortunate.
You give up pretty fast for someone who fought for so long. Sorry. But things aren't over yet.
Zaude is lost. The Autophagos has returned. Neither humans nor we possess the power of old.
Don't necessarily need it.
What more can be done?
There's still hope. There's a new power.
There
I
is.
would like you to become a spirit. A being that can control air even more.
But to do that, we need your apatheia.
You ask me to hand over my life. Your heart alone cannot save the world. But you must have the heart to save it.
Oh yeah.
I do not long for this world. Do with me as you please.
Thanks, Pharaoh. We'll make you into a very splendid spirit.
What if he doesn't help us when he becomes a spirit?
That's a possibility.
Pharaoh loves the world. It'll be fine.
Let's do our DDR thing, I guess.
Shall we?
But the air crane here is all dried up.
If I follow the flow of the air back, I should be able to pull it from within the world.
Are you sure?
Hopefully.
Undine is telling me that.
Okay.
Do we gotta do DDR? Nope.
It worked!
Hey! Hot!
Eh, maybe you like the hot. You like it hot at least.
The spirit of fire.
I feel unlimited power.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, my leader? I congratulate you on your conversion.
Yay.
Such consideration. Peleus, so you too have...
I am are now called Undine, the ruler of the waters.
I have changed form, so I too require a new name. You, who have reincarnated me, give me a name.
Okay.
The fearsome fiery Fireball King!
Yeah, Carol, maybe it's the best time to shut up.
Such a powerful, terrible fire. The blazing one, Ifrit.
I am now connected strongly to the world, and all seems new again. Even this wasteland is filled with power. Wonderful!
Okay.
Hey! He flew away!
I don't like that variation of Ifrit. Or Ifrit, however the hell you pronounce it properly.
Where are you off to?
It's one of those situations where, like, if you look at other Tales of characters or other Tales of games, Undine seems right. Ifrit just seems really off in every game.
Fear not. We are bound to you. Wherever you go, we are with you.
Okay.
The Intellikeia and the child of the full moon bear spirits. Nature's providence is great indeed.
Okay, see ya.
Man, they are so different before and after becoming spirits.
They have totally different points of view. It's like, imagine if a fish became a bird.
Flying
This
fish?
is better for them than being some sage, always worrying about the world.
Yeah, I mean, they're part of the world now, though.
You know, we're up to our eyeballs in problems. Saving the world sure
Yeah.
keeps a guy busy.
Well, the problems we're dealing with are a lot bigger than they used to be.
What? Why is everybody looking at me? I got something on my face?
Because it's you,
Problems
Yuri.
like you, Yuri. A lot.
I hear that. Fate is definitely out to get you.
After everything that's happened, I'm starting to wonder myself. But hey, I've done a pretty good job of getting us out of whatever mess we're in, right? You gotta at least give me some credit there.
A little bit.
See, for Yuri, the end of the world's just one more problem that needs solving.
One big
Maybe
problem.
that attitude's what's kept us seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Also, you
Gotta
loud.
love the power of positive thinking.
the power of positive thinking, and 2 more tiny dungeons, and then 1 medium dungeon, and then, like, 1 large dungeon, because the finale is going to be long. Oh boy. Okay, so next up is we are going to the Frozen Continent. You know what? I say that, and then I realized we have a Gigantic monster we can take on right now, and I want to go take that on. Ghost ship. Nope. Remember the King of the Plains or whatever from, like, way the crap earlier in the game? Yeah, I think it's about time we take care of that.
We're lucky Pharaoh decided to help us out.
He's a little extreme, but there's no doubt he cares for this world, just like Judy said.
I've been hard on him in the past, but he has helped us out all this time.
We must defeat the Autophagos and save the world for Pharaoh and his love of the world.
Ah, no cheesy lines.
Yeah, come on.
Agreed.
Honestly, you two should learn to show your feelings.
I mean, there's feelings, and then there's just flat-out cheesy lines. Oh, does he not? Oh, yeah, at this point he becomes random. Hi. You just came out of nowhere. Okay, manual. You know what? Frickin' dang it. Rita, you're in. Patty, you're in. Yeah, should be fun. Okay, we got little ones to deal with, and then we got him in the background. Level 35. I want to scan you and your mother first, and then I'll start killing you. 58. Hey, that's not bad. Ow! Yeah, it's fine. Get me up, though. You know what? Are you going to be using the fire or going to be a pain in the butt? As of right now, you're a giant pain in the butt. Crap. Oh, Tidal Wave, finally, Rita. Keep casting Tidal Wave, that's gonna help us a lot. Overlimit. Okay, you know what? Maybe we should take some of these on. Okay, okay, oh god, combo. There we have one more to deal with, then we'll take on the big guy. Ah, he's just gonna do something more, isn't he? I guess the idea is just stay on top of everything on this fight, so I'll try my darndest to do that. Okay. I remember there's a reason why I didn't like this guy. I think there's a limit of how much you can spawn regardless. Like, when you hit a limit, you just can't summon anymore. So, let's see if I'm right. Beneath that. Okay, 300. Well, come on, kids. Hey, trying to be. Thanks, Rita. Wait, when does Cell have limits? Way to go! You had limit for some reason. I mean, I know the skills that trigger limit, but I also forgot what skills do that. Okay. Sweet. Everybody gotta kick this thing's ass. Don't have that much more HP. Really wish Tidal Wave could stun, but he also has super armor because of his Giganto status. Okay, there's one more. I mean, at least it's not Alexei where he can recover his damn health. Still hate that part of Alexei so much. You know what, Rita? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna probably just force you to cast Tidal Wave over and over again. Thanks. Rita, can you do it again? Because you're like the only character that can do this very well. I really wish the game would not hit me there. Okay, Rita, get back to casting whatever the hell you want. Ooh, what the hell was that? Did Rita just like shoot a laser? Or was that Patty? Oh. Why is everyone touching me now? There we go.
Victory! Huzzah! Yay! We did it!
Okay. So, it's not that spectacular.
Yes, practice makes perfect.
Fatal Striker. Everyone got some new skills. And now I want to go heal. Rita, you also need to get some new stuff. Judith, you could always use more stuff, but you don't have anything. Carol, you're gonna just be sitting in the background a bit longer. Raven, you have anything new? Nope. So it's fine. Except we should totally swap you back to this. Oh, Raven's luck is crap. Cook, should I go stock up more stuff? Probably. Baul. I'll tell you why you're not picking me up, buddy. I need a lift.
This world is changing.
What's wrong, Judith?
One wrong choice could have led to far greater destruction, but instead the spirits were born.
Sometimes we have to make difficult choices for change to occur.
Oh yeah.
The spirits are proof of that.
Maybe their current form shows the future the Entelekea hope to create.
Yes, I think you might be right.
One day, Baul might also face the decision of becoming a spirit. If the spirits represent evolution for the Entelekea, then...
Yep. Okay, let's go back to Judith's area, or the Christian homeland, then we'll come back and do the other dungeons. Because at this point, there's only 2 more dungeons, and then there's going to be quite a few things that become a lot to us before the final bit of the game. But it's not a problem. Also, I keep flying right past it. Thank you. Let me get inside you. I'm kind of curious if the one thing triggers now. Hello, what the hell are you doing here? Okay. A free in, effectively, and a tiny get some more money. Do you sell anything good? No, Norpalka is still the area I want to get my weapons from. Even though the ones in Norpalka are crazy expensive because they're probably expecting you at this point to start taking on the arena challenge, which we'll do as a bonus video if I can ever remember to do it proper. Pretty much, there is also nothing you get from the arena in this game. In other Tales of games, I could probably think about that, but yeah, not really. The weather may change, I'll sustain it, and I'll also choose the monster up here. Huh? Okay. That's a way of telling us, hey, the world is going to start changing from this point onwards. You know, right at the end of the freaking game. Okay, so I think for, like, actual extraction teams, we'll replace Estelle with Judith and Raven with Rita. I might want Carol in there for a bit. Actually, nah, that seems to be fine. We're strong enough we can start taking out some monsters pretty fast. And if I'm not mistaken, to carry on the Fell Arm side quest, there should be another cutscene with the Elder. Yep. Krasna, Is this what triggers the one thing? Okay, he's not back there, so maybe there's another cutscene that triggers. I don't think that's the cutscene that triggers for the Fell Arm side quest to carry on. Hell. Time to freaking go back and let's do the freaking crystallized continent. Because that's probably going to be the... Well, that is the shortest dungeon, and then same with the other dungeon we're going to have to do, but... I think the one in the cliffside you can't even do. And yes, the one in the cliffside is the one that we're supposed to go to. Yeah, we're not that far off. I'm gonna go see if that cutscene triggers the one thing I think it does. If it does, we'll have the extended cutscene here, finally. Yep, nope. We'll do this eventually. Probably like... I want to say it triggers like right when the final dungeon spawns, but I know I'm spoiling it, but it's also a situation where it's like, yeah, we're getting super close to that part of the game anyways, so whatever. So the crystallized continent should be right about here. Yep. Land of Baul. There's some new monsters that show up here, but we're not going to worry about that. Also, I just realized I need to buy more magic lenses. Frick, I totally did. Never mind, we're not doing that yet. I need to go back and buy stuff. I guess Nordopolica. I mean, Dawngrasp would be faster to go to and just get the magic lens for that. Heliodor. Actually, Heliodor could be faster if we do this. Go into the backside of town and then go up to the item shop that way. Hello. Oh, god dang it. Alright, we get the dress now for Estelle. Here we go. And yep, we got the costume for Estelle. Brain, work a little bit here. Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you, and goodbye. I mean, since we're at Heliodor, we want to see that one cutscene triggers for Rita. Because there is something that triggers here for Rita, and I don't know what the qualifications are. Okay, maybe it's the knight? I don't remember who triggers this. Nope. Well, if we miss a spell for Rita, we miss a spell for Rita. It's fine. It's one of the more weird optional spells, anyways. Baul, thank you. And I remember the map at least a little bit better now, because it's right over here. Yeah, I also looked at the time. I think next time on Let's Play Tales of Vesperia, we will carry on to this dungeon and possibly scan some new monsters, possibly not. I'll see you guys later.